Hello, D-Rock here. Welcome to the channel. South of Mexico City is a small village named Malinalco. Tucked in a valley surrounded by sheer cliffs, this town is known as a Puebla Mágica, or magic town. Places such as this are considered special across the country of Mexico. Pueblos Mágicas are called this because the towns are known for the specialities in culture, such as food, or art, or even history. Malinalco got my attention because this area was a sacred place for the Mexica or Aztecs. The Mexica carved out the side of one of the high points along the cliffs and dedicated it to their war god. Only the bravest warriors were allowed to visit this sacred place. These warriors were called Jaguar warriors, and it was not an easy task to arrive at that rank. It is thought the Mexica built their site on top of an older site that may have been originally constructed by the Toltecs or Teotihuacan culture. Rumor has it that the last remaining Mexica warriors of Tenochtitlan fought the Spanish here. What remains today is still incredible to experience and contemplate, and no doubt, this place is certainly one of those spots where if only the walls could talk. Please join me as I head to this fascinating place to see what's out there. All right, Jen, ready for the walk back to town? Yeah, it is dangerous. There's an exceptionally nasty dog right up here. So here, take the camera real quick. Okay, we're ready. So the idea is to not get bit. And a face full of insect repellent. Yep, there he goes. Oh, that's 3 big German shepherds. Yeah, we don't want no part of that. So we're walking the dirt, then we're gonna get on the main highway and then walk back down to the town. Should be an interesting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Buenos dias. The walk to town, maybe 20 minutes. It's a little hectic on the highway, but it's not too bad, eh, Jen?
No.
If you saw the previous video yesterday, we were just kind of exploring the town before kind of getting oriented with it. And then today we're gonna go check out the Mexica ruins, or the Aztec ruins that are cut out of the side of the mountains there, so should be pretty interesting. And getting the taxi back up here last night wasn't a big deal. It's about 80 pesos, so $4 really, which is completely fine with me because we walked down, and then if we were to come back yesterday walking, it would have taken us probably an hour to get back because we would have had to, it was hot, it was 90 degrees, and we had to walk all the way back up. So we're kind of in a pretty mountainous region here in Malinalco. We're about an elevation of 6,000 feet. So the morning's just beautiful, but it's still just hot, man, like 90 degrees by noon. Ooh, I see someone with 3 or 4 dogs over there. Okay. That's more like 5 dogs. You feeling sporty?
At least there's somebody with them.
Yeah. So yesterday Jen almost, well, she didn't get attacked, but they charged her because we thought, we went to a different house thinking it was the hotel because we're like outside the city, and she walked down the driveway thinking it was the hotel. She was going to inquire if it was the hotel indeed, and man, the dogs rushed her. They didn't bite her. Jen was smart, she didn't run. Everything ended up okay, but it was no doubt terrifying. You don't want to get mauled by a dog down here. That would be no bueno. Anyway, we're gonna see if anything happens as we get towards the pack. Oh shit, it's a big German. All right. We're gonna know right now. What? Come on, he's fine. He's chilling. Huh? No bueno. Okay, we got 2 dogs. He's wagging his tail. Oh, it's okay. Good puppy. Hey. So a couple trips back, I was in Mexico, and a woman was actually mauled to death by a pack of dogs. We got another one digging in the gravel out here. We got 2 behind us. One over here, he's gonna come look. Hip, 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 hip. Hip, hip, hip. Yeah. Good puppy, good puppy, good puppy. Oh, they're following us. All right, the can is ready. So let's just have a look at, I mean, face full of that, they're gonna go away. Yeah, I think we're okay. So a little bit of almost drama. Okay, well, made it to the main drag here. It's actually 2 of the most crazy things you'll have to deal with in Mexico are dogs and traffic, to be honest with you. So bear that in mind. Another thing I might mention, I think the elevations actually gave us some slight problems on this trip, don't you think, Jen?
Yeah, maybe just make it a little more time.
We've had slight headaches and stuff because we flew in from maybe about 3,000 feet, and Mexico City, where we were at 7,000, here's 6,000. So maybe some slight problems with the altitude. Nothing serious, of course, but drink lots and lots of water and try and get some sleep, you know. But this time of year, early March, I thought it'd be cooler, but it's stinking hot, man. In the hills here, the mountains. So lots of water, always drinking water. We gotta piss off. Get the spray out. Get the spray out. Get the spray out. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Give it to me. Walk in front of me. Boy, that dog pissed off. I think that's a Malinois, Belgian Malinois. Easy. No, todo bien. Oh, fuck. Stop. Woo. Wee. Jesus. The dogs are no joke. Well, that got the pulse raised, eh, Jen?
Yeah.
I hear more barking. Oops, sorry. Oh, nope.
What the fuck?
Lots of dogs this morning. They were a siesta yesterday when we walked down. Yeah, yesterday I couldn't find any wasp spray, so had to settle for something else, like a can of Raid. I wanted the wasp spray because typically it'll spray out 10-20 feet, you know, but I imagine this will work. Jesus, look at this guy. Whew, man. Anyway, we're just about to come into town, so hopefully we won't have any more dog drama. All right, we've made it to town proper. I think we should be safe for the minute, at least from dogs anyway. We're gonna go find some breakfast. Malinalco, Puebla Mágica. So the ruins are tucked up in there, I believe. up in the cliffs there. All right, we're almost to the main plaza. There seems to be something going on. So sorry, my mic is like not working at times, so the audio may be a little different here and there. Apologies for that, but this is the plaza. What's going on? Oh, that's awesome. That was pretty cool, huh? Got to witness a little ceremony that was pre-Hispanic. Very, very interesting. So now we're gonna search out some desayunos. There it is. Enjoy, Jan. Yeah. Nice hat, Jen.
Thank you.
Very nice. Hi, this is the General Plaza. It's a good place to get up and get out of the sun later in the day after we're done with the ruins. We're about to walk over there. Breakfast was good. We just need to get some water and we'll be good to go, I believe. Just looking for a tienda, a store. What do you got? Mineral water?
It's good.
Topo Chico? Just getting some refreshments before we walk in the sun. In case you're wondering, if you want to rent a table, it's $1, 25 pesos. Okay, we're heading that way. Pretty quiet. Well, I think we're heading in the right direction. It's like, feels like more of like a residential street. Well, I'm not 100% sure exactly where we're going, but we're going somewhere. And I think we just walk. Like, I don't think this place is so big the buses are coming to it, so I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out though. Yeah, that didn't go very far. Backtracking. Yeah, we missed the sign, Malinalco. Oh, I believe this is the path. I hope it's the path.
There is or it isn't.
Yeah, we're curious. We were just standing in here looking like a couple gringo tourists. We're trying to avoid that, but it's kind of difficult. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you know, usually when we're like visiting ruins like this, there's crowds of people, so there's no one. Oh my goodness, there's a whole bunch of dogs. There's keys. It's okay. You just gotta walk through Dog Alley. Just so you know, here's the tickets. 80, and then I think it's either 50 or 60, no sé. Good God. Yeah, dog alleys, and a little intimidating, but it's okay. All right, well, this is gonna be a bit of a hike, apparently. We're gonna go up to the cliffs. I thought we'd have to see someone to pay, but maybe.
Yeah. Just a tip, don't eat a big breakfast, then come directly and climb this. It's not a great idea. All right, so just to give some general information about the site we're about to see, because I've got a board here, this the Mexica, or the Aztecs, chose the top of this hill to build their sanctuary, and it was dedicated to a god, sun god and god of war. And for 2 decades, only the bravest warriors were allowed to come up here. After Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital, was defeated by the Spanish, Malinalco also fell to the Spanish in 1521. So there's a little bit of brief history on the area. Whew. Well, it is a walk up, naturally. I think we're gonna have this place to ourselves. We're dang near, so when we're getting tickets, the gentleman was telling us that they don't get many visitors here. So when they do, they like to know the country they're from so they can tell the local kids and everything, you know, all the visitors from all over the world that are coming here to see this place. So that's pretty cool. We're hiking up to the top of the cliffs here, and that's where the ruins are. I don't know how much is left of it, but I know that it said that the Spanish, of course, destroyed some of it to use the materials to build, of course, a church. It's in typical Spanish fashion down in the town here. So we were wondering, we kind of witnessed a pre-Hispanic ritual earlier, and it might have been a revival of an old festival that was hoping for, you know, praying for the rain, because this is dry season right now. A few more months before the rain start, and it's definitely noticeable, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is hot and dry. Got some great views though. We're getting up there. You can see the town of Malinalco down here. Getting some aire. Breeze, yeah, it's feeling good. And I'm not going to say I think we're close to, oh, there we are. See the ruins? The ruins are right over here. So we're not far. We have arrived. And there are not busloads of people here. This is a much more personal experience visiting an ancient spot, an old spot here in Mexico. All right. This is pretty interesting. So this was actually carved out of the side of the mountain here. Fortunately, we can't go up in there, as is the general case these days with a lot of the ruins in Mexico. But it's pretty incredible regardless. So this area is considered to be sacred. Sun god, God of War, and apparently it saw quite a bit of sacrifice. I'd sure like to get up in there. We are allowed to climb this one though, which will give us a pretty cool view, but check out this carved statue here. Boy, Jim is just saying, imagine what the head on that looks like, you know? It's just fascinating, man. All right, we're gonna go climb up this platform here. This will give us a look at typical tall, narrow stairs. Typical of all like pyramids here in Mexico. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. Whew, wow. Oh, there's figures carved in there, Jen. Do you see this?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, wow. I'll have to zoom in for that. That's something else. Can only imagine what occurred here, you know? All right, so we're on this platform with amazing views. And I just want to use a different camera to zoom in here because we're not allowed to walk up here, but underneath this palapa here, you can see there's some carved figures right here and then to the left of it, right over there. But another thing I want to point out is that stone right there. More than likely, that is where some sacrifices occurred. Let me back out a little bit so you get an idea of that stone. There. Fascinating. What a beautiful spot. So there's a pretty decent amount of signage explaining some of these rooms in the ruins here. And in this particular one, there was a sentence in a paragraph that mentioned that a lot of rituals or items used in a ritual were burned in here. With those items that were burned, slaves were also burned. Whew, boy, it's like 95 degrees right here. It is cooking, man. So, boy, if these walls could talk, huh? What would they tell us? Absolutely fascinating. Not bad. To completely carve out the side of a cliff here. That's pretty impressive. Man. That is impressive. Impressive. Like I said, if only these walls could talk, huh? Fascinating spot. All right, well, it's been great. We've had this place virtually to ourselves, so it's really hot, man. It's midday now, it's noon, so we're just continue to hang up here, enjoy the coolness and the shade before we walk back down into town. But we'll be in town for a few hours before we make our way back to the room. So we got the rest of the day to chill out, so we'll check in with you in a second. Lunchtime, we kind of went a little crazy here. So what we're looking at, this is nachos cochita pibil. That's pork, man. You ready for that, Jen? My, oh my.
A quienes han cometido feminicidio, a quien tienen violencia contra las mujeres, a quien de alguna